Brothers and sisters in Christ, this weekend we have the beautiful gospel. In fact, it's one of my favorites, the road to Emmaus, where the disciples are confused. It's after the crucifixion of Christ, and they've yet to discover the fullness of the message of the resurrection. And the beauty of this gospel, for me, is how Christ encounters them along the way. And what that tells me in our hearts is our God, our Christ, is still willing to encounter us wherever we're at in our spirituality. During this time of pandemic, some people might be confused, just as the disciples were confused at that time. And if we allow ourselves to converse with Christ, if we allow ourselves to be totally in tune with what He desires to share with us, we too will be gifted with His revelation, with His gift, with His love, and with His understanding. It's one of those Gospels that has some beautiful lines. Were not our hearts burning when they truly discovered the depth and the breadth and the width of the power of the cross as it emanated through Christ, through His words in His presence to them? And how much more we have yet to discover about ourselves in our own theology, our own spirituality of allowing Christ to touch us with His word and touch us with His sacrament. Soon, this time of social distancing, this time of self-isolation will end, and we too will be out in the world spreading the good news. We too will be out in the world allowing ourselves once again to enjoy the sacraments of our Christ and allow our hearts to burn with the love that our God has for us. And so let's not be afraid. Let's continue to tune our hearts, our minds, our souls into the gifts that God desires to give us this day. Invite Him into your home, invite Him into that space of prayer, and take the time to listen to what He desires to share.